Hey guys, it's Nick, the Tampa Trailblazer here again. Just wanted to go over this video will be basically my qualifications and why I like helping people out, and so that you can get a good understanding of where I've been, where I've come from. And I've always had an interest in fitness and in sports and in uh, things like that. Ever since I was a child, I was always a good athlete, not a great athlete. I never was became any professional athlete by any stretch of the imagination, but I was always good, and I always put my heart and soul into everything that I did. So I was blessed with some athletic prowess, but came around about 1993. This was me. 1993. This was when I got my first certification. I was into bodybuilding at that time, and didn't stick with it. I got into martial arts instead, but that's when I got my first certification from the International Sports Science Association. Now, this particular one that I have is for specialists in martial arts conditioning. But I did in 1993. I did the actual personal training certification, and then I did the when I did my reevaluation, I did the specialist in martial arts conditioning. The reason I did that is I got deep into martial arts from about 1993, 1994 to around 2005, 2006. I received my black belt from the Chinese Martial Arts Center, and it was in Dunedin, Florida. Is now the Taoist Tai Chi Association Society, the Taoist Society. It's still there as far as I know, and I believe it's still there. But I achieved that in, I believe, 1998. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, October 24th, 1998. So, I got other certifications in the meantime of group fitness instructors through ACE and the YMCA, and I'm also a certified silver sneakers instructor in around 2006, I believe. This was me. This was me right around when I got my black belt. I think it was a little bit after I got my black belt, and I was starting to get into uh, full contact fighting. It was before mixed martial arts really was a thing. I was in a late Thai fighting, but I got old before I got good. So I think I was 31 then, and I didn't start. I started martial arts later in life, so uh, I I won a few tournaments, but nothing major. So I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit, and had to dig up on my computer to find this other stuff. Hey, I'm gonna go this way. This was me about 2006. Uh, I was just working. I was working as a sales representative for a beverage company, and it's a extremely strenuous job. Lifting cases of beverages all day long is they can give you a nice workout, long enduring workout. And then let's see, let's go here. This was me about 5 years ago. Uh, I was still doing. I was about my last year in sales, around 2015, I believe. I just finished a 10-mile off-road bike ride, and it's when I noticed my knees were really starting to get the better of me. And so I continued on, and then I was forced to leave my job. I just couldn't physically do the job, but fortunately the company that I worked for allowed me to drive a truck for them. And so I've been driving a truck for several years, And unfortunately, a side effect of that was this was me about, let's see, so let me turn, but can I turn it around? Do it this way. That was me, or the beginning of 2019. I ballooned up to 245 pounds, almost 250. And not a happy time in my life. I was sick all the time, sore, just not feeling good at all. And so I joined it was a gym challenge, and 3 months later, I was able to drop off 44 pounds, and 9 inches off my waist, 5.5 inches off my hips, 2 inches off my thighs, and a 13.4% body fat loss. And that was with all the injuries that I had. I was so I just want to show you what I've done for myself personally. And as a personal trainer, when I was a personal trainer in the 1990s, I've worked with college athletes. I've worked with celebrities. I've worked with morbidly obese people, people 300 pounds plus. I've worked with physical therapists to do post-rehab work, and worked with the physical therapist, and learned a lot from that as far as that which I carried over into my senior fitness programs that I actually teach a Silver Sneakers class here in Tampa. So those are my qualifications. So just if you have any doubt, any questions about what I've done, I've also read and studied over probably 300 to 500 books of any physical fitness, from sports psychology, fitness and motivation, you know, post rehab work, um, and physical therapy. But I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physical therapist, and so you should always consult your doctor before you start this or any other exercise program. So I just want to make that clear that I'm not a doctor. I do know a lot, but I am not a doctor, and they have the final say over whether you should start a physical program. Yeah, but I've worked with blind people. I've worked with the disabled, all the way up to college athletes. So kind of know what I'm doing, and just wanted to put that out there and let you know that if you follow along with me and follow along in my journey, uh, you will get very good results. And forgot one more picture. This is me as of a couple weeks ago. Not too bad for 52 years old. Pretty handsome young man there. So I'm not where I want to be. Want to drop about 10, 15 more pounds. I'd like to get down to sub 200, and like I said, the challenge is I'm in here with you. I'm not preaching at you. I'm here with you, but I do have the knowledge and the experience to help you out, and I hope that you follow along on my channel. And like I said, it's totally free. All I ask is that you follow, click subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my Twitter account. And if you see me on the streets and get a selfie of me, I'm going to give you $10 in free Bitcoin. You know, who does that? Nobody does that. And, all I ask is, if you use my links, that's great. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the health and of my community. And I've been in Tampa Bay since I was a child, and I just absolutely love it here. And I want to be the person that people can go to and say, hey, I need your help. And don't mind the mess behind me. I'm a little bit sloppy sometimes, but had to dig through a lot of stuff to come up with some of these pictures. So uh, uh, let's get walking, Tampa Bay.